Futures is about giving young people tools for teamwork through music. It's about supporting the school ethos and giving young people ownership over their work.
Your starting point is that every student is a musician. So when you're workshopping with a class of 30, every student takes part. It's a permanent fixture and it has been in place now for 3 or 4 years. We run a variety of aspects of it, so it takes different forms. In Year 7 it would be a whole class approach, which is where a member of staff would workshop with students over a double period, a double session. In Year 8 we continue that approach, but we offer something alongside that which fits into the school's Learning to Learn program. So students, a small group of students come out for half a day every 2 weeks, and they take part in what we call Rock Factory. But what we're looking at the heart of with those students is getting them to understand how they learn and approach learning, and we use the music as a tool for that. Some students will follow rock or pop. We have a lot of Bangladeshi students who enjoy Bollywood music. We have some students that are classically trained. As a teacher, you can take it in any direction that you wish. There are units that we deliver where students learn solely by ear, so they will bring in a tape and they'll kind of transcribe that themselves, however they wish to do it, whether it be graphics or notation. We cover notation, using that as a tool for the students. We also look at drum notation with them, so we give them starting points. And they can take it from there. It's not the instruments to get hold of, it's to do with soundproofing, and that's a common occurrence in most schools. We might use acoustic guitars instead of electric guitars. We might use keyboards with built-in amps rather than keyboards that require big amps. And it's not so much that we can't get hold of them, it's obviously cost, so ways of finding how to keep the costs down and also soundproofing for us.
They don't mind if you're good at it or bad at it, they'll always support you, trying to help you get better at what you're trying to do. Even if you're in a small group, they'll help you and also help the others, it's really fair.
Most of them got no experience with musical instruments at all. At the start they'll get taster sessions on instruments, so 5 will go to bass, 5 go to keyboards, guitar and singing. And then with our guidance later on in the day we'll kind of put them into bands and we'll teach them a song, and very often get them performing by the end of the day. It's quite amazing actually to see 20 kids with no backgrounds with instruments and they're playing a song by the end of it. You can see they're excited and they're just really proud that they've achieved something, and often beforehand they'll be nervous or they say they don't want to do it, but when they've done it there's a real buzz and they're just really glad that they've done it, and they can see that the hard work has paid off. Something that I'd like to get is a smaller bass guitar, because some of the children, just physically, they're quite small and they struggle with a full-size bass guitar because it's a big instrument. So I'm going to have a word with the head of music and see if we can get some money together for a couple of those. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Musical Futures as a model is very effective in including everybody, because it means that everyone can take a role that they feel appropriate and are comfortable with. For example, if a young person is learning an instrument and has achieved grades, they will have a much more difficult part to play, and maybe somebody who's got some learning difficulties or special needs will use a different kind of instrument and have a different kind of role within the group, allowing everybody to achieve equally in creating one finished product. We find that the young people want to play instruments that they've been given opportunities on in the past, so quite often if they've seen other young people modelling electric bass or drum kit, then it's something that they aspire to. Sometimes they come in not understanding how modern music is created on computers, so they would ask if they can be in charge of the beats, but they won't understand necessarily what that means and the difference between computer-generated sound and acoustic sound, so that's something we have to teach. A well-known musician that I would encourage to visit the class is somebody who I actually have already approached on Brick Lane, but unfortunately he was on tour, and that is Scroobius Pip. He's a performance poet from East London. His videos are shot around here, and his lyrics are very, very positive and reflect a mood that is relevant in this community. And his partner Dan Lasac creates music on computers which the young people relate to, so the pair of them together could come and run a fantastic workshop and see our young people's work, and I'm sure they would love it.